Hello, Donald.
Hey, Mr. Mitch, how the hell are you?
I'm doing good.
Cheers, everybody. It's Jameson night. Jameson tonight. This show is brought to you by Jameson and A&W Root Beer. There you go.
Diet.
There you go. All right, show's over. So,
We got 11 in there already.
really cool.
Yeah,
Well,
11.
that's one more than we had in my impromptu Saturday night at 10 o'clock live stream. We got to
See,
10.
I bet you if you schedule one, it'd be a different
Yeah,
story.
I'm sure. I'm sure. People get the notification and all, but fine. I called Jesse. Him and his wife both teach, and Sunday it was Sunday night, not Saturday night. Sunday night, 10 o'clock.
Right.
So a lot of people got to work the next day. They had to work.
Yeah.
They're in bed at 9:30
Yeah, I
on
forget people do have to
school
work.
nights. I said, Jesse, you weren't at the live stream.
Who's in the chat room?
Oh Christ, everybody. Hey, there's Ann. All right, we'll go backwards. Wolf to the dog pa, Rick Hefner, Hugh Caldwell, Ann Ridenauer, my buddy over in Essex, Ricky Compton, Blackjack Guitar, no longer a nut, Frank C. Hey, Frank. Dan in New Jersey. I said Hugh Caldwell from Scotland. Cheers to Hugh. Bill Ridenauer. Hey, Bill. I didn't see you. You were there before Ann, but I'm going backwards. Bobby. Is it Lopes? Or he's the drummer, right?
Yeah, Bobby Lopes.
Lopes. Good job, Bobby. You just did with Hack. Was he the drummer on Hack? He was on. Yeah, you were on Hack's thing. Very groovy. Good job. Zach Thong. What's happening, Zach? Hey, there's some guy. Who's this guy? Mitch Heyman. Moderators, keep your eye out on. Oh, that's right. That's Mitch. He's a. Speed for Hire was in second behind Blackjack Guitar, according to my. We could. This could be. We don't want to get a competition going here, like in the trivia contest people have. You go, I answered first. No, I answered first. God damn it. Because it's everybody's chat peers in different. Not everybody's, but there are different. I guess satellites. Is that what would do that, Mitch?
What was that? Do what?
Why would like somebody like when people do live streams and they have trivia contests, and people answer in the chat, why do some chats have a different order of who comes in first? Is it the different satellites, do you think?
Not satellites, it's the internet connection. I don't know. Or yeah,
Well, I thought
it can be a problem.
I thought some of the internet connections were done by satellite. Like when somebody has a dish.
Yeah, most people aren't. Most people don't do satellite.
Right.
It's all internet. It's real expensive satellite. I mean, some people don't have a choice.
Right. Oh, let me go back. I gotta. I tell you, even though I still interrupt Mitch all the time, I concentrate so hard on that sometimes. Of course, then the Jameson or the monkey shoulder kicks in, and all bets are off. But when I'm doing what I'm trying to do, one thing I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. That's all there is to it. Because I ignore the chat when I'm trying not to interrupt Mitch. All right, I think we got about what we got for right now.
14 people in here.
14, groovy, very cool. Thank everybody. Thank you. I hope you all had a great weekend and your week is going well. It's the middle of the week. Hump Day? Is that? I missed that. I missed the Hump Day commercial. Who was that? Geico?
What's Hump Day?
They had the camel going down the aisle at the place of business. It's Hump Day. Was that a Geico commercial?
I don't have to worry about Hump Day no more.
I know, but for a lot of these people, they do. One day's the next. It's like we went out to lunch. Janet and I went out to lunch with her brother today, and Christ, I thought it was Friday.
I know. I do get sometimes. I do forget what day it is.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But I love it.
So yesterday I went to the. I'll do my show and tell first, Mitch. But a little mini story leading up to my show and tell. I went to the today's what Tuesday? Yeah, to the dermatologist, and he gets out his I call it the freeze gun. Whatever it is, nitrous oxide, whatever. And so can you see? You can see all the yeah, right here. All the brown spots there. Looks like I got one right here. Looks like I got a big lump. It isn't. Well, it's not a lump. It's I don't know what. Got a couple things. I'm not going to show my chest, but so I need to put a hat on because I don't want it. They look like age spots, but they kind of fade away. One time he did my whole forehead because of the little spots they think they're precancers or whatever they
Yeah.
call them. Oh my God, I had a headache. I had a headache till
Really?
about 8, 9 o'clock at night. Not a real bad, not severe, just a gnawing. I don't know what, but boy, I'll tell you what, it's not so bad when if none of you have ever done that, go to your dermatologist because you should have your skin checked out. You get
I've had a lot of things,
right,
unfortunately. Well,
and
fortunately.
but one of the things they do is you might have a little spot, might not look like much, but he's got this, these like I guess kind of like microscopic glasses he puts on, and he can really, whatever he can see better, I guess. Of course he can see better, but
We
you know, and then what he does, he goes back. All right, we're going to freeze all this, and
ouch.
it's like he goes crazy with it. I mean, when he does, I'm talking count to about 15, 20 seconds. He's still spraying one spot. It really gets to be an intense pain. So anyway, I'm
What's
gonna
real
hide.
painful
Go ahead.
is getting something cut off your tongue. That doesn't feel good. I've had that happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God! Oh,
they give you a
bad.
Novocaine. They gave me
But that
Novocaine
doesn't
for.
do it, huh? That doesn't get it done. The
Yeah, I mean,
Novocaine.
Novocaine. Yeah, it numbed it, but
Oh,
the
after it
needle.
wears
When
off.
they first put the needle in, oh
Oh,
my
when they
god,
put the needle,
I
well,
was
I don't,
Novocaine. Oh my
I'd rather
god.
not have a needle in my tongue. So anyway, I got a new, I found this golf, I watch these golf podcasts. I'm not going to get into golf a lot, but they had this guy on. He used to be a pro. They were interviewing the guy, and he's getting ready. He's not playing anymore because he can't make the cut. In other words, he plays Thursday and Friday, but he doesn't play well enough to play Saturday and Sunday. So if you don't, in pro golf, if you don't make it to Saturday, the weekend, you don't make any money.
Right.
You spent all this money flying there and getting your caddy. You still got to pay your caddy. But anyway, so he missed like 20 some cuts. I forget, maybe more. So he came up. He's going to go in and do the announcing. The play by. In the back. He's walking around the golf course and this guy's got 150 yards and it's a lousy lie. He's really buried in the whatever.
Hmm.
So he came. He's also thing. So he would get fined a lot for throwing and breaking clubs. It's the greatest logo. I don't know. Can you minimize me just for a minute,
Oh yeah. I was going
Mitch?
to ask.
So if you can see this hat, I had to get it, and I got a shirt with this. It's got this size logo on the front and a real big one on the back. But you can see the guy is getting ready to throw his clubs. You'll appreciate this because I'm sure you've done it. I'm a recovering hot. All right, Mitch, come on back in. I'm a recovering hothead in golf. I've thrown clubs. Sometimes I'll still toss it, but I won't. I mean, one time, I guess 20, 25 years ago, I got so mad at a shot. I was playing with my manager, who was like a scratch golfer, and I wanted to play well. I was quite a golf nerd. I'd
Hmm.
practice and play. I got this brand new wedge, and I thought it wasn't real expensive, but it was better club than what I was used to having. And I got so mad, I took it and I helicoptered it into the woods. And I mean, it hit. I mean, I threw it high, and you could hear it go ching ching ching. It was like I don't know what you call it, but you could hear it bounce, hitting trees as it would come down into the ground. And I never went after it. I'll go get it for you, Smitty. I said, nah, I don't want that club.
Yeah, I've been there.
So I'm a recovering hothead.
I've been there.
So that's my show and tell. I got a new hat. I'm not getting the shirt out, but what do you got, Mitch? You got something? Or you want to wait?
No, I Well, we watch a lot of movies when there's something good, worth watching. And I have a sound bar on my TV. I have a 50, not a huge TV, 55-inch Sony. So I have this sound bar I got a few years ago. It's a Vizio. And the thing, it's either too loud where you can't hear the dialogue, especially when there's explosions, something's going on in the background.
Right.
So I've been looking at some little better ones. So I did buy one. I bought a Bose, and I'm going to share the thing here. Share the tab. Let me share screen. Share tab right here. So I got that. If
Cool.
you all can see that, I think.
Very cool.
And it's working pretty good. Now it's not as loud as the Vizio was, but it has a dialogue button on there.
What's that mean?
way much better. So you can hear the voice.
Oh, it
so,
brings. Oh,
so the background, the background music and what it's not overpowering the voice, and it
cool.
works good. It's small. It's only got 2 speakers in there, but it's working so much better than the Vizio was, and so far so good.
Well, good.
So I got it at Sam's Club, and they give you like 90 days to return it. But so far so good. We watched the movie, and yeah, it's Bluetooth. If I choose to play anything, yeah, through it.
All right, just to interrupt you for a second, got some new guests. We have Dave Ard, Picks and Paints, Dwight Bailey. Hey, Dwight. Paul, Ruffalo 09. And I think I saw somebody say something. Sue Madsen? Is she in here? Sue Madsen. How do you do? Hey, Sue. I don't see her in the chat. Maybe I need to bring up the live chat. Oh, there she is, Sue. Hello from Alabama. Well, hello, Sue. She's been in before, hasn't she, Mitch?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think so. Well, welcome to the show, Sue, and everybody else. Anybody we missed, we'll try to come up with you. Come up with your name and
Yeah, we got a nice crowd. Yeah, we got a nice crowd.
Where are we at now? How many we got now?
18. We had 19 or 20.
I started talking golf.
Hey,
chased them away already.
Quentin James.
Hey, Quentin, what's happening, Quentin?
Andy Dion's. I'm glad to see Frank seeing
here.
Because
cool. Yeah,
haven't seen Frank in a while.
Doing good, Frank?
He's a busy man.
Frank, that's Frank that I met.
Frank C. Yes.
That I met at Lynx.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Andy Dion, what's happening? So, good.
I also, it's been beautiful weather all week. Monday, Tuesday, really beautiful weather. And so I have a shed. I have a little shed, and it's got vinyl siding on it. So the one side is really dirty, just from cutting grass or whatever. So I said I dragged my hose out there. I got a bucket, put a little bit of Dawn dish detergent, and squirted it, scrubbed it away. It didn't take much scrubbing. It's like brand new.
I think that just goes to show you. You ever see the commercial for Fuller Brush? They have this special stuff that you can clean the side of your house.
Mm-hmm.
You probably use Dawn to do the exact same thing.
It worked good. I mean, now imagine if like you were talking about using a pressure wash or whatever. I might know how to do any hand scrubbing at all, but.
Well, you got to watch with a pressure wash.
You got to watch it. Yeah, you can overdo it. I don't want to put divots in my wall.
Hey, the hippies in the house. Hippies in the house. What's
hey,
up,
Jeff. How you doing?
Metalhead hippie.
He had some nice music on there last night. I was listening to it in bed.
Does some long shows, man. Jeff, God bless.
Well, it's good though because I go to bed.
Is that right? There you go.
Yeah, real nice. I can't chat because I'm there laying in bed, but it sounds all good.
So sometimes when I can't get to sleep, I'd put on the Golf Channel and hope there was a golf tournament on because they always repeat stuff. But But I'll tell you what puts me to sleep is I don't know. We have Verizon cable, so they have music choice, like 20, 30 music channels.
Yeah,
from,
we got them.
Country to rock to hip hop to classical. I put it on light classical. So if you hit any 4 numbers, like I do 2222, okay, it automatically goes to that channel, light classical, which is 1849 in Baltimore Comcast, or Baltimore Verizon. I'm sorry, Verizon. And I'll tell you, light classical, if you get it the right volume where you can hear it but not really hear it, it's not everyone, puts you to sleep. Plus, there's a lot of great. It's funny, classical music. Some of, not all of them, but a lot of them, they're very melodic. There's a lot of good melodies in there. I thought sometime I should sit down with a guitar while and steal some melodic lines from these things and then apply it or make a song from it. Why not? I'll be rich. I'll be famous. I'll be doing arenas.
I steal stuff from TV shows.
In my hallucinations.
I listen to sports shows on the radio. Well, I'm using my phone because I can't get radio stations here, but I can get to you can get them on streaming,
Right.
and so I'll listen between sports and
Yeah.
some music stuff or YouTube stuff,
There you go.
and then it does help me fall asleep.
There's Jesse's guitars. I could take it.
Yep.
Julie's with you there, Hi, Julie, and hey, Jesse. It's happening.
I've been working real hard. I told you I've been still working on that country lick, that Buckaroo,
Oh,
and it's coming
you were
along.
sounding good, man. You were sounding good the other night. Mitch played when I did my live stream there before. I guess before we went live, right? Yeah, before I hit the live button, the broadcast button or whatever. Mitch was showing me. He showed me the video that he was learning from, and I'll tell you what. One day I will, if I'm out and I see one, especially if I see one at a pawn shop. That's what I like. I've never bought a guitar. I want to buy a guitar at a pawn shop.
I never have.
I know, but they always have them.
I don't know if I've ever been in a pawn shop. I'm trying to think.
I'll tell you
I don't know if I've ever been in one.
In Vegas has the
Oh yeah, they get that.
Man.
Yeah, that what's that one? The show.
Yeah.
What's the name of that show?
Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
But then,
everything is it's so fake. Everything's pre-recorded.
Yeah, it's all.
My brother, they were
a little contrived, right?
They went there and you got to wait in line to get in, and
really,
yeah, only so many people go in there, and all that stuff like what you see on TV, it already happened. It's already been sold, and they're reenacting everything.
Well, if you ever go back out there and visit, go to some pawn shops because they're not that one, but some of the other ones they got a lot of cool shit.
Because they had some in Westminster, right? But
you should go there. You should go there and just look. They always, I guarantee. Well, they have
I've been online and looked. I didn't see anything that.
All right. Well,
I might have been in some. I just don't remember when I was a kid or something.
I'm ignoring the chat again. See, this is okay, Richie Blackmore. All right, I like Richie Blackmore. But I tell you what, really, I like. I've listened. What was the band that he left? Pink. Deep Purple. And went. Shit, I can't think of it. But I was told that he was that his better music that he did after Deep Purple. I like Machine Head, man. I love that. I think that's one of my favorite albums.
It's one of. I didn't have a lot of albums, but did have that.
I mean, I liked it as a teenager before I was even drinking or anything, and any other things.
I mean, I was talking about this earlier. Smoke on the Water, the lead guitar in there. Yeah. That's to me, it's in the top 10 best all-time leads.
Oh, for me. I think what's on Lazy and I'm sure I just thought what's the other one? Lazy and what's the other? Space Trucking.
They're all on the same album, right?
Better. Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of good songs on that album.
Yeah. Space Trucking and Lazy are my favorite. Lazy's my favorite. I'm lazy, and I've always been lazy. I mean, sometimes I get off my ass and I get motivated, but I can be lazy. I think we're all lazy. Is everybody lazy? I think.
My national pastime.
Yeah, I figured Julie was watching, Jesse. Cool couple. We got to get together. We never did get together, but we will. We will. So I don't think I missed anybody else.
Oh, by the way, I was talking about that country.
The country.
Buckaroo. Yeah. The guy, and let me. The guy that I listen to, the YouTube channel, is Anyone Can Play Guitar. I'll go there now.
He's good. He's a good teacher. I got to get the Telecaster.
He is good.
I want the twang. I want the Telecaster. My Telecaster doesn't twang. It's cool. It's groovy looking and all, but it's more of a showpiece really than. But it sounds good. It's more of a Strat. It's like a Strat.
Actually,
Desertland recording machine. Oh yeah, okay, Blackjack guitar. I'm with you. I'm at the Fillmore East with the Allman Brothers would be mine, but
I'm gonna play a little thing of that song.
Here,
wait a minute.
I'll mute and shut the F up.
I don't know if I should. Well, I didn't see any copy thing on his. I'll just play a little bit of it.
Okay, cool.
Let me make sure I don't see. I didn't see no copy thing on his. Let me check. Nope, not at all. So I'm going to go ahead and try to play this.
Very
All
cool.
right. So you,
Very
you
cool.
get the idea.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to work on the lead part, and it was like it doesn't sound like it's real hard, but it's really hard to get
Well,
the
you're doing
exact.
that picking the. I
Yeah,
call it clawing picking, whatever it is. You
well,
know,
it's a
where you-
hybrid picking.
hybrid picking.
He'll call it chicken picking, but I don't know if it's quite chicken picking. But yeah, but check him out. Anyone can play guitar, so it's easy to remember, and he's really good. He's from the UK, and he does a lot of different stuff, but he does a lot of country stuff, and he's very. I just like the way he teaches. Very good.
I'm not sure the name of the song, but Toy Caldwell does it. There's a
Buckaroo,
song, I'm gonna do a little chicken picking. I think it's
I
from
think
New
Buck
Life album.
Owens did it. They did it on Hee Haw.
Yeah. That sounds like something that they would do. Absolutely. That guy had a lot of effects on that, man.
Yeah, it was way more than that patch I was playing for you. By the way, I did download that, the one you told me about. I like it a lot. Yeah, I
you?
do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it a
Well,
lot.
you know, it's funny. I listened back to the video that I did, the last one I did, the Monkey Shoulder Jam, and you know, I like it, except that one and the other. I went back and forth between that patch and one that I made up, which are very comparable, but the one that I sent to you is, I don't know, more wet, has more effects and sounds better. Okay, but what happens with this Les Paul when I'm playing, especially on the Les Paul, when I'm like doing some, you know, my runs and, you know, the crap that the continue, you know, I basically played about 10, 15 licks, and it's all the same every jam, but a little different. But it really gets too muddy when I'm playing the EA and the first three strings, the fat ones, and I've got to figure that out. That's, you know. And another thing, the next video jam video I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do it direct. I'm gonna use just the condenser mics from the Q8,
Oh,
because
really?
I was listening to an old jam of mine, and it captures the effects better, I think, than direct. You're not getting all the reverb. But anyway, we'll see. It'll be an experiment. It'll be a short one when I do. I'll probably, you know, I'll do it whenever I do it. You know,
Right.
get around. Like I'm lazy. You know, there's no such thing as chicken picking or cowboy chords unless you come from the South. There are real names. Oh, come on. Don't be splitting hairs, Doc. What are you talking about? People call. Listen, so I think it's the New Life album, Rocky Blue Ridge Mountain, something is the song. I forget the name of the song. I'll disappear here in a minute and find it. But it's a Marshall Tucker song, and it's a great song. It's very country, but it's a rockin' country song. And, you know, it's a cool song. And Toy Caldwell's singing it, and he plays it, and he goes, I'm going to do a little chicken picking. Now, that's what he does there. That is like really good chicken picking. I think Toy Caldwell is one of the greatest guitar players of all time. Now, is he technically, you know, is he a shred master? No, but he had such a unique sound with his playing, because he picked with his thumb. He had a thumb pick. You know, kind of like, and he could sit there and play the steel guitar, you know, the lap steel or the, you know, the steel guitar, you know, that guy was great. But the thing that kills me is if I'm pretty sure I got my history. I know I do, but yeah, I'm 99.8% positive of this. Marshall Tucker started out as a Beatles cover band. And how weird is that? From Spartansburg, South Carolina, doing Beatles songs. But you had to do what you got to do to get jobs, you know, if you were an up-and-coming band, and, you know, you had all your original stuff, but, you know, your original stuff isn't going to pack in the local bar, so you got to come up with a hook. And, you know, you know, it's funny that I don't think there's any bootleg or old recordings of them doing Beatles. I'd love to hear the Marshall Tucker band do Beatles. I can't believe none of these interview guys never really got into that, and nobody exploited that. But anyway, I tangent off. So, how close are you, Mitch, on that?
No, it's just the timing. It's just like I'm getting there, but it's going to when I can play it with him, which will be a long time. But I'm getting there. Like I said, so I got the chord stuff down. I actually started doing that riff and
Dun, 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 dun.
the
You got
lead,
that?
the guitar lead, and it's a country thing. I, um, I only started that last night. I'm working like a couple hours a night. Like Mark goes to bed 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I'll come in here for a couple hours, and I will tonight too. Play around with it. It's coming.
That's good. So, some of the guys, I was hoping a couple people would show up, but they really, I think some of them. All right, here, what do we got? What do we got in the picks and paint? There's some shady ass pawn shop. Yeah, pawn shop. Swamp Beggar. All right, Marshall Tucker, awesome. All right, blackjack guitar. We're on the same. It's a fingerboard. Yeah, it's a fingerboard, but it's a board that has frets, so it's a goddamn fretboard. I couldn't buy the SG, had to buy new tires for my daughter's car. Well, hey, your daughter is much more important than a goddamn SG guitar, as much as I'd like to have one, and you'd probably like to have one too. Doc is bidding on a Stradivarius with a bolt-on neck and a fretboard. All right, look, now wait a minute. A Stradivarius doesn't have frets, you jackass. Look, a guitar fingerboard, if that's you want to go the Scott Grove, he's adamant about that. And Scott Grove's one of my YouTube heroes. I love Scott Grove like a little brother because I'm older than he is. He's got to be my little brother. He can't be my big brother, even though he knows a lot more and is a much better guitar player than I am. And he brings that up all the time, that the violin players and the cello players and all that, it's a fingerboard. But they don't have frets on those goddamn things. If you look at them, it's just a thing with strings, and they know where it's like a trombone. A trombone doesn't have keys like a trumpet or a saxophone or a clarinet or a flute. It's got positions, okay? And a what do you call it? A stringed instrument in an orchestra has a board and it has positions, and you got to know the positions. It doesn't have frets to help you. It doesn't cheat. Like a guitar is cheating. If a guitar has frets and it's a fingerboard, then it's cheating because if you had a true fingerboard, it wouldn't have any frets. So if it's a board on a guitar that has frets, it's a fretboard. You can call it a fingerboard because your fingers are on there. I agree. You can call it, but you can also call it a fretboard. All right, so that's my reason.
What's that say, Don?
20 miles from where? Oh, wow, Dave. That's right. You're from one of the drummers from our owned and operated the music store I grew up going to. Well, that's very groovy,
That's
Dave.
cool.
I never knew that story. Why don't we talk? Well, I guess I didn't talk too much about Marshall Tucker when I was on the Live Wires interview because we were talking on it. When are you visiting Chuck? Hey, Frank, see, that's interesting because I was just looking at their site because who was it? My guy, who's the guy from England on line 6? What's that guy's name? I can't think of his name.
Jonathan Cordy?
Yeah, Cordy, which just did a thing on one of the Ibanez as the ultimate shred machine. Is it? I think but it wasn't a cheap one. The paint, it was boring paint, solid purple, which is a groovy color, but it just didn't do anything for me, the looks of it, but it sounded good. Anything he plays sounds good. A lot of, like most of these guys, But so I said, let me see him. Maybe I'll go play an I don't have an Ibanez. Maybe I'll buy an Ibanez. But they didn't have the model that he was recommending. So, and neither did Bill's. I'm a little perplexed about Chuck Livens, Frank, because they don't have anything used. I don't think they don't on their website. I can't find. I got to quit kicking the table and the camera. I don't see anything used. So anyway, what have we got? Paul Riddle was the guy that owned them. Oh, Paul Riddle. He was the. Was he the drummer or was he the sax player? No, that was Jerry Eubanks. Yeah, Paul Riddle was the drummer. Okay, I think, right? Dave, was Paul Riddle the drummer? I should know. Christ, I listen to Marshall Tucker weekly. Dale, Paul Riddle was the guy that owned Dave. Yeah, the drummer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Jerry Eubanks. I get Paul Riddle and Jerry Eubanks. I think Jerry Eubanks is his name, was the sax and the flute player who I think is phenomenal. And as much as I like Greg Allman, especially his music, and in his latter years he did his book, he did a lot of interviews before he died. And the one comment, I was like, I'd love to have been there because I would have said, hey, Greg, you're full of shit. Because he said the only one that had any talent in Marshall Tucker was Toy Caldwell. Well, I think that's baloney. I really like the way Doug Gray sang back in the day. I mean, Doug Gray's still out there, but he's an old fart, and he really shouldn't be singing anymore out in public, but he does. But Jerry Eubanks is good. The guy Harold McCorkle, I think, or Howard, whatever, the rhythm guitar player. It's a great guitar. And I thought Tommy Caldwell was a dynamite bass player. Listen to 24 Hours at a Time from Where We All Belong, the live version. And Tommy Caldwell does a phenomenal bass solo. It's very melodic. He picked, there's a, bass player. Can you see my hands? Mm-hmm. This hand, it's supposed to be up in a certain position, and you got to pluck it, to be a really good bass player. Well, he played with a pick, and there's other good bass players, in the Motown crowds and the guys at where's the Muscle Shoals. Couple of bass, they pick electric bass, but it doesn't matter as long as it sounds good. I don't care, give a shit how you play. I don't care, you use all 4 fingers, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 10 fingers, because some people can, like Stanley Jordan and some of those other guys can, on the fingerboard they got all 10 fingers going. I love that. I was watching a Stanley Jordan. You ever watch that guy, Mitch?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's so many good. We had 26.
Wow. There's Laura's Mishmash. Hey, Laura, she's got a big thing coming up tomorrow night, right? Big challenge. Been seeing a lot of videos.
I have been so behind. I've just been concentrating on trying to do what
I'll be honest with you. I'm not watching as much YouTube. I mean, I watch. Oh, okay. So here's why I'm not watching as many music videos. I mentioned this guy before. It's like Doggy Daycare something or other. This guy in Australia, he was a special forces in the Australian army, I guess, or whatever, military. And like 11, 14 years, I forget how many years. I think he did some heavy duty, shit. And he's got, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So this guy's got I don't know how many, 40-acre area, and it's very expensive. He's got a website. If you watch one of his videos, you show more on the description. You can go to his website for the thing. So it's in Australia, and they got hurt because of the lockdown, but it's opening up. But people spend like $100 a day. This is like the ultimate vacation for a dog. They go out and they run around this big ass field, and the guy, he's on one of those little kid mini motorcycles riding around, and all the dogs, the big dogs, they're boxers, labs, doodles, Rottweiler, every big dog you can imagine is running after him, barking. They're having the time of their life. So he does that. Then they go on a nature walk through the bush out there in Australia. And then they go back, and he's got like a man-made pond, and they go in there and out of there. And then they go somewhere else, and then he has a swimming pool, and he's got a fishing rod. He's got a fishing rod with some kind of stuffed animal, skinny, fluffy, birdy thing. And he throws it out in the water, and these dogs, you don't know how athletic some of these big dogs are. They just dive up in the air after it, and they land in the pool. It would be like you and me, Mitch, trying to dive into the pool. Anyway, I watch that, and then I watch the guys from Namibia, Ocean Conservation something or other, that save the seals. They catch the seals in these nets, and these seals, they go through nets and all, and they get things around their neck. They get everything from a toilet seat to a hat band around their necks, and then they keep eating, and their necks get bigger, and the thing tightens up. Well, they catch them, and they cut the things off, and they save these seals' lives. I love it. So anyway.
Larry just joined us. Lars.
Hey, Lars, what's going on? Okay, let's go back to this. You're not highlighting any of
No,
the.
and I'm just trying to. Here's what is this?
Then it's a
Oh,
one-piece snack, but still
he's
continue.
talking to
God.
somebody. Let's see something.
Did Laurie say anything about her show? Laurie, it's 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Come in, Laurie. Laurie, come in, Laurie. Les is called Wahaman. New song out. Oh yeah, Hugh and me and Mitch before the show. I noticed you had just put out a new Hugh Caldwell has a new blues jam. I think put out tonight. Check that out. Michael Lappin's easy. Hey Michael, I was in there. Michael had a cool live stream last night. I was only in for a few minutes. I had a late dinner last night, and can't ignore the yes. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for veterans. Oh, groovy, very cool,
Very
Laurie.
good.
Good for
Very-
you. That's right, because
very
she
good.
was what's it? Wounded Warriors is the I get them all mixed. There's two or three of them. There's probably more than that, but there's a couple of them that I donate to. All right. So everybody check out Laurie tomorrow night, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she's got a lot of people that I think are participating in a, not a challenge, but a guitar playing, to a backing track. It's very cool. All right, Ruffalo, thanks. If that was affirming story, I forget which one we were talking about. The Jameson's kicking in, folks. I ate dinner tonight. Now, I'm not tanked yet, Laurie, but I'm getting there. Marmaduke. Now, Marmaduke wasn't in those. They don't have any Great Danes that I've seen yet. I'm sure he'll get one. But it's a very cool site. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go here. Let me go here. And it is called Doggy Daycare Farm Trips is the name of the YouTube here. I'll share the link. This is his latest video. Hell, no, we'll not do that one. Let me just go to the site. I'll go to the site. Any of these videos, they're very long, but let me tell you something. If you're having a bad day, I will guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. If you're having a bad day and you watch one of these videos on this channel, you'll smile and you'll probably laugh and feel much better. So if you're having a bad day, go check out Doggy Daycare Farm Trips. What a great, and I'm going to put the other one up too. Here, let me, while I'm doing my, I never even heard of this country before. Now, let's go to I'm just going to put up the name of any video is very groovy with this site too. So I'm just going to put up the main page. StreamYard, pop-up chat. This is Ocean Conservation, Namibia. No, yeah, it's outside of South Africa. Paste. There you go. Check these guys out. Mitch, what are you doing, man? I hear you typing.
I bookmarked that page. You
Oh,
said
okay,
with
cool.
the dog. With the dog.
Oh, cool. Great. That. Let me tell you. I promise you, the doggy day trips thing.
Or I subbed.
It'll make you feel. If you're having a bad day, if you're feeling depressed, if life is just beating the shit out of you, go watch some of those videos. I mean, they're 20, 30. One's plenty. It's 20, 30 minutes. Some of them are 20, 30 minutes long. And it's good stuff. You don't even need to be a dog lover. I promise you'll like it. Another SpaceX launching.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Quentin, would you do that? Would you go up into space? You couldn't get me anywhere near one of those goddamn rocks. I wouldn't even go up in a helicopter.
Oh, I would love to
I'm
see. I would love to
paranoid.
see one launch.
I'll watch them launch, but I ain't going up
Oh.
in one. I could see Quentin doing that though. A dog pod message retracted. You want to stir things up? Make dog paw a wrench.
God.
God.
Isn't he?
No. He ain't blue. He ain't blue.
He is now.
Mitch, you know what we forgot to do Sunday night that I should have done? Experimented with using my PA system instead of headphones.
Yeah, I mentioned that to you. We can do it anytime you
probably
want.
did not.
We don't have to We don't have to go live or anything.
Ignored you. Yeah, but we won't know how it sounds like to the public, though.
So people are asking you. They were telling me maybe you should do something once a week.
Get out of here! I had 10. I barely got the 10 people, dude. How
Well,
many we got watching? We got watching the Mitch and Don show?
26.
Big.
But
difference.
you didn't. You did yours at the spur of the moment.
Spur of the
If you put it up ahead of time, schedule it, you'll get more than 10.
I might get 15. No, I like doing a show with you, dude.
Well, I'm not
Did
saying stop doing this, but you could do something too. I mean,
Did you have any pictures you wanted to put up?
hold on, let me see. Oh, I do.
PJ Kobe, what's happening to PJ? I don't know if we said hi to you or not. Anybody else come in? Michael, that's okay if you were drunk last night. I couldn't tell. You were a good singer, dude.
Hey, we had such a good time, Don, Sunday night. Here's a. I got it. And McQueen got so excited, man. It was just like, not that there's anything wrong with it, but he got really excited.
It looks like it. All right, that's
Yeah.
enough of that. I'm going to get in trouble here.
Oh, nah. If anybody can figure that picture
good.
out.
I don't know.
It's funny.
I got to add ice to my drink. Diluted. Actually, I should have put more ice in this glass.
I bit my tongue the other day really bad.
Oh, I did that. I did my lip inside of my like right about here on my. How do you do that? I don't even understand it. Well, you're chewing and it all of a sudden.
Well, I have sharp teeth, and I inquired to my dentist about following down, but he said that could cause more problems with sensitivity. Blah blah blah. And I eat too fast, right? And
Right.
And then it's got like a big ulcer on it right now, and I wanted something really cold, like a Slurpee while we're out. And Burger King had them actually. We were buying a burger.
Cool.
It just makes it feel good. Oh, I hated that when I was.
Wow. Yeah, so here we go. This is why me and Mitch make a good team. Mitch eats fast. I eat very slow. I have to eat slow because I've only got about like 9 teeth left, and I got gaps in between and gum issues. So if I eat fast, food gets shoved up into the gums, and it's the nerves, and it hurts. So I got to go up and dig it out, like the dent, So anyway.
28. Oh, and it just dropped down to 26. I want to see 30. I haven't seen 30 in a while.
God damn it. Hey, Janet, log in. We're trying to get to 30. I got the door.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
What?
Oh, don't yell at her.
No, she's downstairs, dude. I'm upstairs. I left the door open tonight.
Oh, here, I'll get one more in.
Oh, God. So listen. So I did this impromptu Sunday night. This is... I am such a dumb shit. So I'm doing the live stream, and I'm trying to get the 10 people watching my impromptu late Sunday night live stream. And I've got Quentin and Picks and Paints as our guest, with Mitch. I brought Mitch in immediately, and then we had Quentin and Picks and Paints in there too. And we're trying to get to 10. And there's some guy in there, guitar man. He probably guitar. This guy, this guitar man, SG 1955 comes in. And he goes, "Who's the fat guy?" I'm going, what the F? Who is it? And I said, "Wrenches, get this guy out of here. It's Mitch's."
Is he?
Mitch.
Is he in here now?
Who are these old dudes?
I wanted to get an extra person in there, and now we have 25.
Oh, we've lost.
We went down.
That's all right. Hey,
Now
you got
that
the 28. I'm proud of 28, man. Are you kidding me?
YouTube's going to make you have two-step verification on. I think it started yesterday. Anyway, I did
What's
it.
that mean? What's that mean?
Like you have to have, like when you're logging in, if you're logging in a new device. With the way I set mine up, well, I have codes to put in, but I copied them. I got them on a computer or whatever.
Really?
So yeah, if you lose your
Oh,
password
wow.
or something,
Oh. Oh, there's Rick Danner, guitar player. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick, I didn't comment, but man, I dug that last thing. Dude, you can play guitar. Rick Danner, he starts off on nylon string acoustic, and he's doing all these runs. He's got four fingers. He's got four on the left hand, four fingers going, which I can do four fingers, but I can't do. I noticed all my runs are triplets. I can do triplets, but I can't do like four notes like cleanly. Speed picking and Rick, that was awesome, dude. Your last video, Rick Danner. Everybody go to subscribe to Rick Danner, guitar player. He's an outstanding player. There's Six String Brian. Now, hey Brian, Mitch is you missed it. I guess you just came in, but Mitch is like been getting on back to his telly and learning some chicken picking, country style picking, and I want to get one of those. I think, but I want to go to a pawn shop and get a telly, because my Telecaster it's more of a showpiece.
do you know that person?
Where's the beef?
It might be Dave. I don't know.
That's probably DR guitar. How many we got now? Did we get to
25.
25. Shit. Well, we got to 28. I'm proud of that. And that's before you came in and I got Janet in. She won't come in the chat, but we said we said hi to Larry, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, large
PJ
guitar.
Colby,
Larry, you haven't
Ruffalo,
Larry, you haven't done
09.
any videos lately. Yeah, he's been around. Ruffalo's
Right.
You shouldn't feel so blue. You shouldn't feel so blue when I'm.
Song.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rick, it's really Rick. It really isn't. It's with the three pickups, it's more of a strat because like when I gave Jesse's guitar gave it to him to set up for me, it doesn't have. If you go into the middle pickup of it, here, hold on a second, just to show how badass and cool it looks. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you.
It's got three pickups, and it's got the S1 switch, so you can this thing here in the middle of the volume, you can push it in and out. So the 2 and the 4 position, you can turn these 1, 4, the bridge and the neck pickup into like humbucker, semi, not really humbucker, but kind of like that. Gives it a fuller sound, but you can't get the twang out of that guitar unless you go to the solo, the middle position. It's a 5-position switch. Telecasters have a 3-position switch.
That's my mistress right there. I must tell her. That's my mistress.
Dave.
I don't know who. I'm not sure, but it's my mistress.
And then I like. I think that's Dave.
And I like what Laurie says after. Laurie says, "Oh, Mitch has an admirer."
Margaret. Margaret.
Too old for that stuff.
I hear you. You and me both, brother.
So, you're not getting the sound like from a regular Telecaster.
No.
Yeah.
Not like what you like yours. And
this thing it's Telecaster all the way.
So that guy that video you put up of that guy, that's a baked maple neck, because yours has a maple neck, right? Like my
I don't forgot what he was playing. What was he playing? I don't remember what he was
playing. A telly, but it had burnt. It had that burnt maple. What do they call it? Baked maple, the dark brown. Which
had the yellow one. Yeah.
But the only real Strat that I ever played was back in the day at Stereo Discounters. They always had one there, and I thought they were cool back then. And I didn't even know how to play. I could barely play, cowboy chords. But
that's the same here.
I'm in love with Agatha from ABBA. Help. Well, hey, Rick. That's cool.
Brian, how you doing, Brian? Six String Brian. I haven't seen him in a
been there.
while.
He asked. He wants to know when I'm getting my SG, but
Oh,
maybe
the
one
funny
day.
thing. I've been so I was looking on the Guitar Center site, right, in Towson.
Right.
And the first time I was up there, they had one of those modern SGs, the Blue Airy Burst.
Really?
And yeah, and it's like, but it's like 20. It's not like a record. It's 26 frets and blah, or 20. Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
24.
they have
24 frets, right?
Yeah,
24 frets.
like Larry's. Large
But
Guitars has that, right?
I don't see it there now, unless I
Well,
wasn't.
somebody
I
just so
thought I was
pretty,
on
somebody
yeah.
probably bought it.
They are pretty.
Roasted maple. I thought it was called baked maple. Okay, roasted maple. Thanks, PJ. You think somebody bought it already, huh? Oh, they probably did.
Well,
It's pretty.
I thought it was on the Towson site. Maybe I thought but when I go there, I don't see it now. I mean, but I might have not been on the.
Well, let me know when you want to make a trip down. I'll meet you out there. We'll go to Mike.
Oh man, I think about it, but yeah, it's well. Here, funny thing, we went to Walmart today. Margaret's looking for this doll that the great granddaughter she wants for Christmas.
Wally World.
This doll goes to the bathroom, and you get diapers for it and everything, or peas.
Right.
And she couldn't find one, so she ordered one. But then she saw Walmart had it in, so she got that. She'll probably give this other doll when it comes to the other granddaughter. Anyway, so we're in the car. It's making noise, crying, screaming, laughing, and she.
The doll is?
Yeah. So we got in the house. She's got it packed away, and every now and then you hear, and Skylar's going.
Well, Skylar goes crazy, right?
Yeah, she's looking. That is funny.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I think about going up, but why would I don't?
Foul stock.
What am I going to look at Guitar Center that I don't already have?
Well, we could just look. I think we should get 2 guitars down and just fucking jam. Pardon my language, folks, but it just popped out. We should get down there and jam.
Did you say your garage has electric in it?
Oh yeah, man. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Does it have heat in it?
No, we don't need heat.
Oh,
We don't need heat. It's not cold enough yet.
it is.
Do it in
Well,
the middle
it
of the
will
day.
be.
Yeah, I know.
But we can do it next. We do it next
We'll do it in
summer
the
or
springtime.
spring.
We'll do it in the springtime. We'll go viral, man. Let's see, we got Mitch M, Jesse J, or Sam. He's Sam too. MDS. I don't know. We got to come up with a name. Let 3 guitars going. We can do. We got 3 guitars. We can do Freebird.
I would just. I play Freebird.
There you go. There you go. Jesse can play anything, man.
I'll just be the whole time. Jesse, how do you do this? How do you do that? Show me how to do that. I'll be doing that the whole time.
Yeah,
That's what I'll be doing.
Jesse's a good teacher, man.
I know.
What's going on in the chat here? Let me.
I'll have a listen later. Hugh, okay.
Yeah, Laura, you've having good weather up north too, huh? Yeah, it's been
beautiful.
70
It's
degrees all week. What's going on? It's like Indian summer in November. Are you kidding me?
I'm hoping I don't have to cut the grass anymore because I got a little shed and we got Marcus Christmas stuff in there. So I put that on the end and I got the lawnmower buried. So when we put the Christmas stuff in the tree and all the,
Right.
I can just get to it. I'm thinking, because I cut the grass Saturday or something. So I'm thinking I don't have to cut it anymore, but I might have to cut it one more time the way this weather
You never
is.
know. It gets cut just because I'm mulching up leaves with the tractor. I got so many leaves, it's unbelievable. I'm doing leaf management. I blow the leaves all into the center. I have a short
thank God I
backyard
don't
and
have
a big backyard.
Oh,
the big backyard, it's but I've got all these grass seed patches I've been growing, and it's like they came back to. It's like, yeah, all the sun. I'm out there watering them. Yeah.
Did you see that? Look at that. Read that.
The 2 of you. Well, it's going to be the 3 of us actually, because we have Jesse's guitar there, and he might even bring a bass player and a drummer. That's a score right there. But we'll do it. We'll get around to it. I gotta get the
Last
garage
time
cleaned out.
last time, no, it wasn't the last time because I actually, it was before that. But I always tell every one time went with this band, and kind of auditioned, and the guy was saying, "You need to find another hobby. Don't play guitar."
Fuck
Seriously.
him. Fuck that guy.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
well,
sorry with the F bombs tonight,
wasn't-
folks, but the Jameson's kicking in, and sometimes I just gotta let it out.
I think it was my
that's me.
lack of not knowing any songs more than my ability or whatever.
Oh,
But
well,
but then I when I was living in Hampstead, I got with some people that their guitar player was leaving. This guy's from Gettysburg, and I actually got to do one show, but the guy changed his mind. He didn't leave. So, and I did one. I did play with him one time out.
PJ, just to give you an idea how big my backyard is, go to one of my old videos about the cicadas. Don't just mute it because it's annoying. The wind and the volume of the videos is a little bit, but you can see my backyard, and it's like you go out my backyard, and the neighbor to the right. It's funny, I got to use my left hand to go though. Has a tree line all the way down. All the way down my backyard, and it's like I get their leaves. For 21 years, I've been raking their leaves. Now I've got one of those, what do you call it, a compost pile, or a little cage, chicken wire, where you throw the leaves in and it all turns into dirt eventually. But this year I'm managing it, so like already like 4 times I've been out there with the mower, and what I'll do is I get the blower and I'll come in from either side and blow it all in the middle. And then I'll go up and down with the tractor and mulch it, because it's just I'm sick of I'm tired of raking. To be honest with you, 20
Yeah, thank
21
goodness
years of raking is just too much.
We don't get any leaves up here. We have woods way down the street, but luckily there's no tree. I get a couple leaves here and there.
Les Nagy, you're in Australia? I didn't know that. Highlight that Les Nagy. They occasionally bring
wait a
out the McRib. So Les, I didn't know Les was down under. Oh yeah, I guess he is.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
or English, one or the other.
He's saying they bring out the down under as a well, maybe he's in England and they bring it out there. I never liked the McRib. I had it once and I said I'll never eat that again. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, PJ. It sucks. Australians do rock. Absolutely. That's Mark Tanner, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right, wait a minute. I got to go up to, let me bring up a YouTube channel. I feel stupid that I don't know this.
I'm having a conversation with myself on my other side.
No, Les doesn't have any content. Les, you don't have any content. Les, they occasionally. So Les, wait a second. Where's the? Every time you move, this is annoying. Do not try a Santa Cruz acoustic guitar, or you will be looking into a second mortgage. Oh, well, there's good cheap guitars out there, especially acoustic. Mitch, that guitar I love that guitar you got. That D'Angelico acoustic. That's a nice one. You should bring it out and show it again. You should do a video playing that, man. I'll tell you what, if you take that acoustic guitar and try to learn that chicken picking, you'll pick it up. You'll pick up that Telecaster and say, "Oh man, it's easy now."
But you can't do half this stuff you can.
All right, I'm going to highlight another YouTube channel for you guys that do acoustic guitar. You can do it on electric, okay? But this guy is like, and he's minimal theory. He brings in the theory into it, but he shows you some really cool chords, the way to play chords. Oh shit! I thought I had a bell rung. Guess I don't. Is it Marco Cilio? Talk, Mitch.
Oh, I want to show this picture real quick. You know how you talk about layout, and if you're using a pop-up chat, it always goes down. If you do it like this,
wait a second, just a second. Just 1 second. Let me copy this. Copy. All right, get rid of that. Let me go back. All right, go ahead. I'm watching. Now I'm watching. Go.
Um,
How do you?
can you see that?
Yeah.
You see how I have the one screen, with the video on the left, and then the pop out chat on the right.
Oh.
I got the snap thing on, and then I just go, just back
So
and forth, back.
down here
Just
at the bottom. Wait a second. I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. So where do I go down to the share part or the
I'm not talking about the
camera
shit.
mic part?
I'm just talking about my layout, what I see all the time.
Oh.
Can you are you see? I think
Can I do that? Yeah, I see
hold,
that. Can I do that
hold on. Yes, you can
as
do it, but
as a guest?
it probably easier for me to log in and show you how to do it.
Okay, we'll
Then
do that.
explain
We'll
it to
do
you.
that. We'll do that on Team Viewer sometime.
Yeah, it's just going to make your
Yeah, because I just
your
lost the pop
your
up
screen's
chat
a
again.
little. Yeah.
All right, so listen, this guy here. Check this guy out. His name's Mark. Oh shit, Marco. Wait a second. Where? History. What the hell? Here, Marco. Marco
Polo.
Cirillo. See, yeah, this is it. Let me make sure I get the right guy. I'm going to do it again. Make sure I got it right. Copy. StreamYard. Bring up the pop-up chat. Gonna X that out. This is his home channel. Check out any of his videos. This guy will paste. This guy is very groovy. Marco Cirillo. I think he's I don't know where he's from. But anyway, he'll show you like chords like I watched a blues thing he did. It's an old blues thing. I just bookmarked it. But he like does E to A with a what do you call it? A walk down? What's that called? Dun, 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 dun. Whatever, walk down or something. I forget what it's called, but it's like then he shows you different fingerings. Now he does a lot of finger picking, but you can do it on an electric guitar with a pick. You're not going to get it. It's not going to sound quite as cool as he does it. All right, Mitch, your girlfriend's
I'm not sure where that is.
leaving.
I'm
Your
not sure where that is
girlfriend's
for
leaving.
sure.
I think that's Picks and Paints. I think Picks and Paints is going night-night. He's got to work. He's a youngster, man. He works a job. There's Spencer Cron. Hey, Spencer, what's happening?
Hey, Spence.
How many we got? We chasing anybody out, Mitch? How many we have?
We're back up. We were up to 20 or 21. Back up to 24.
Okay. Well, we hit what, 28?
I think
Cool.
I think that was the highest.
All right, I'm good with that. I'm good. Look, I'm good with more than 10.
But a lot of times we get more at the end of the show before we log off.
It's funny.
At times, yeah, we've been.
What's
higher.
that all about? It's 10 o'clock. We've been on for 2 hours, and like all of a sudden, people like just jump in. Oh, Picks and Paint says it wasn't me.
Yeah, so I said I wasn't sure if it was him or.
I have a guess. I think I know who it is now. Then, if it isn't Dave, then I know who it is. You know who it is. You know who it is.
Well, since you said that, but I don't know for sure.
I'll bet you it is.
So at least I got someone. At least I got some lady that likes me.
Got it in Meyer. Margaret loves you very much. People trickle in later. You guys are great. Keep doing. Thanks, Laurie. That's nice of you.
Thank you.
Nice of you to say that. I mean, we basically talk about, what do we really talk about?
Check out, who is this? Corey Hoovel? Who is that?
Who is he? Sounds like a child actor from the old days. Corey, what was the other guy? Check out Corey Hoovel. Oh, no, he's probably a YouTube channel. All right, well, let me go to YouTube. Corey Hoovel.
Heuvel.
Oh, all along the Watchtower. There you go. Oh, he's an acoustic guy. Oh, wait a minute. All along the Watchtower live. Here, Mitch. Play this video. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to email it to you.
Okay.
Compose, Mitch.
You could have just pasted it here. Would have been just as easy or easier.
It's the title is DD. Oh shit! What happened? What happened? The draft? No. All right. Do it again. Mitch. DD. Paste. All along the watchtower. Corey Hoovel long. Here. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Play that. See what it sounds like. I didn't listen to it. I didn't want to mess up the pop-up chat.
It's an empty email. But that's all right. I'll get it.
No, I sent you to the first one. You got another
Oh,
one.
you sent me.
coming.
Okay.
I sent you. Check the second one out.
All right.
All right. So who recommended Corey Hoovel? I forget who was that.
Okay. The website it's John Vander Heuvel, or John Vanden Heuvel.
What?
I'm going to subscribe.
Wait a minute. Maybe
No, you sent me the right. No, you didn't. It's the right one.
Okay. All right. Who recommended Corey Hoovel? I lost it.
I think Zach Thong.
Oh yeah, Zach. Okay, we're gonna play play that video and see what it sounds like. Because I love watch. That's my favorite jam. Between that and Down by the River, somebody just did a great backing track. Down by the River. I think I'm gonna do a video on that. It's like they nailed the whole vibe. Can't do for writing my own music. I can paint some. Dave, you should practice. You don't need to practice. You just need to videotape yourself on your YouTube channel of improvising over a backing track. Because I think you can. You'd be surprised. You surprise yourself, and you'd have a lot of good comments. You get a lot of love mail if you do that. Trust me. That's what I call my comments, my love mail. Someone else.
I never get them.
But it suits you, Dave. Okay. You gonna play that video?
Oh no, the audio it's not up to par. It's
okay.
It's like done with a phone.
Can he play? Can he play? Is he any good?
No, it's not bad. No, but here I'll do this one little part, but it's little.
Just a little bit. Just a tint.
Hold on.
Just a tint. I want to see. I mean, what else we got to do on this show? I added back YT jam tracks.
All right, here you go. I'm going to play a little bit of it.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's just.
What's that?
Yeah, that's just condenser mic recording. That's not a good recording.
Well, actually, I think it's done with a phone. But
yeah, probably.
But you all can I'll paste it in the chat. You can go here. Check it out for yourself.
His channel is. I'm sure he has better quality stuff. But he's an acoustic guy. Okay, cool.
Oh shoot! What did I do?
I give up.
I lost my chat.
Oh, you pulled it down.
I did. All right. Okay. I will get it back.
Trio. What trio? You mean the trio? Get a trio. Play anything? Dave, if you hated a trio, then you didn't know how to use it. And you should have got the Trio Plus, because what the Trio Plus is like the Trio on is to the next level. Because, I don't know, I think I got some decent videos. I use the Trio Plus. It's like having a band right there with you. You have a bass player and a drummer. I mean, the bass player's not going to play anything dynamic or cool, but it carries.
He can do the same thing with what he knows how to do, like me.
Well, yeah, okay. If you're computer proficient, yeah, great. But I'm not. I'm an idiot. So the Trio Plus is like idiot proof. Trust me. If I can make a Trio Plus, I think some of my videos sound cool, and it's great. You got a bander, you got a bass player, a drummer. You can record your guitar playing the chords. You know, if you know keyboards, you can add keyboards in there. It's like a looper with a bass player and a drummer. I'm a big proponent of the Trio, especially the Trio Plus. Now the Trio Plus is like $350 to $400, but I'll tell you what, it's the best money you'll ever spend if you like to jam, and you don't have anybody to jam with. I don't have a bass player or a drummer. I don't know any bass players or drummers. I mean, Jesse can probably play bass.
All right.
Jesse can play drums, you know. But
all right, I got a request. This is another one. another all along the watchtower. So let me get out
Do
of
your
here.
watchtower, man. Your watchtower's good.
I don't know. I don't like that version. So let me share
All right.
screen, audio,
I
Chrome
learned how to do
tab.
this Sunday night, by the way.
All right.
Michael, yeah, go, Michael.
There must be some kind of way out of here. To the joker, to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. A businessman, they drank my wine. A plowman, take my oath. No one would ever compromise.
Is that you, Michael?
No, that's not him singing. That's a keyboard was singing, wasn't he?
Who are they, Mike? I mean,
Michael, you can sing as good as that. Hey, there's Mark Tanner. What's happening down under, dude?
deep dive. Okay. Hey, Mark. Yeah, I like the Hendrix type version more.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one, it wasn't bad, but I just.
Michael, what chords were you playing? Were you playing A minor, G to F, or D minor, C, D minor? Oh shit, I'm terrible on D, C to B. A minor down to if I'm going to do Watchtower, that's the key I like to do. But I can do it in any. It doesn't matter. You can do E minor, D to C, but I like A minor, F to G. I think Dave Mason does E minor,
It's
C
a
to D.
little lower in it.
Yeah, it depends on the vocalist, really. What key you're going to do it in. But Dave Matthews, I think, does A minor, G to F, which I think is the best. That's my favorite jam. I mean,
Gussie Wells,
I can play that all day.
you're still here.
I could sit there I could jam with people for a good half hour to an hour to A minor, G to F, and back to G. That's just me.
We play Freebird. I could jam on that
that's
song for an hour. I don't even remember how to do it, but
E minor,
we used to
F,
when I was a
F
kid.
to A, E minor, G to A. I mean E, G to A. It's not no minors. It's all majors. E, G to
Or
A.
in what song?
Freebird.
I'm talking the lead part. The lead.
Well, the jam part.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, E major, G to A. Yeah, those are three great chords too. I can jam to that for like too long. Hey, give me two chords. Give me E minor to A7 down by the river. I can play forever to that.
That finger picking I'm doing, it's off of an A7 actually.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Cool. But hey, Michael, that guy that I put it, that Marco Cirillo guy, I guess he's Italian. He's really good. I mean, if you want to get some fingerings for chords that normal chords, B minor, he was getting into B minor to if you're B minor to A or B minor, I don't know. He just 2 or 3 chords, and he knows how to play open forms of the same chord. And you strum the bass, you hit the bass notes, and the E and the A string different in between hitting the other strings, and that's something that nobody ever showed me when I was younger. It would have progressed my playing quite a bit if I would have understood that, because I always did the full bar chord on any chord, whether it was a major chord or a minor chord or a major seventh chord. But you know, there's so many 2 to 3 fingering. You know, just you only need to fret two or three strings, and there's so many cool sounds on the guitar. It's amazing, you know. But if you don't know the theory and all of it, you know, unless somebody shows you, you'll never figure it out. Or you might, you know, you could figure it out, I guess, you know, if you're lucky or extremely talented, which I'm not. So calling out chords reminds me of the scene in Spinal Tap when I don't know that. You know, I guess I got to watch Spinal Tap again. I think I watched it years ago.
Oh, me too. All I remember is the amp goes up to 11, but the amp goes up to 11.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
I guess I should watch that movie again. That'd give me something to do. So what else you got, Mitch?
Well, did I tell you that, you know, I bought a new sound bar? No, that's just...
Well, bring it up again, because a lot of people are here that weren't there earlier.
It's a Bose. It's a Bose. B-O-S-E.
We had a Bose surround sound system back in the day. You know, Janet sold that goddamn thing at a yard sale for $5.
Should call me. Well, I had a nice Sony one.
I told her, I said, you sold that for what?
I had it was a Sony surround sound system. I had like 6 speakers or whatever speakers I had. That thing was loud as anything. Oh my gosh.
Well, our first house, we had a really nice family room. It was a split foyer house, so you go downstairs, and we had a great, you know, wood stove, a bar. It was, if we'd have had the house we used to have where we're at now, it would like, we wouldn't even be looking near the beach. But anyway, so we got the surround sound, and we got this right when Top Gun had left the theaters and gone to DVD. Okay, so we got the DVD of Top Gun, and we put that in, and we had these speakers all around. We had like one of those, what do you call those couches that are, you know, loop around?
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? Oh, there's James Miscellaneous. What's happening, James? And I'm telling you what, we watched Top Gun, and when the planes took off the aircraft carrier, it sounded like they were going right over your head. It was, you know, it was so new. The you know, now it's no big deal, but back then, this back in the, you know, late 80s, early 90s. Oh, yeah. Probably early 90s. Oh my God, that was so cool. I used to watch that movie just to hear that.
Now I just want to hear the dialogue with my hearing loss, and
right.
But this is, knock on wood, this seems to be working pretty good.
Well, Mitch, for you and me with the hearing,
huh?
That's why they have closed caption.
What I use that quite a bit, actually.
You and me both, brother.
Especially when Margaret goes to bed, I got to keep the TV down, and
tonight I'm trying to watch TV in the kitchen. That's my like man cave in the kitchen, and Janet's frying making her own French fries and doing wings, you know, frying it, and it's making all this racket. I kept turning off. I still couldn't really understand what they were saying, so I had to hit closed caption.
So I would do Bluetooth, right?
Right.
But it would last 2 hours and die, even the better ones I had.
Really?
You know, and, yeah. I'm not that they were real expensive, but they didn't.
Well, that sounds like a good purchase you made there, man.
This one here, well, we'll see.
And that's all it is that little bar thing?
Yeah, it's small. It's only like...
Now, where do you place that? Where do you place that
I'll put it right
in relation to where you're sitting?
Oh, I got it sitting right in front of it. This TV's on a table. I got this right in front of the TV.
Right in front of the okay, so it's in front of you. It's in front of you.
Yeah, but it's only like 20... It's like 24 inches or...
Well, that's cool.
It's not real big. The other one was like 36 inches or something. Cool. 30 inches? I don't know. The other one was louder, but you couldn't understand the dial. I'm not worried about shaking the walls. I just want to hear what they're saying. At this point, I'm not worried about, you know, having the best sound. I just want to be able to hear. Oh, here's the. This is what it's replacing. And, oh.
Oh my God. That's quite a haul.
Maybe it is close to 36. I don't know.
It looks about 3 feet. I'd say that's 36.
But it was loud, but you could not, no matter what setting I put it on, I could not get the dialogue. whatever TV I had. I
Yeah.
would enhance. I would put it on dialogue, set it to dialogue on whatever TV I had.
Right,
And then here there was a thing. It just did not sound. Don't sound nowhere near as good as this Bose.
Well, my guess is that the Bose has a different EQ. Can they have a built-in EQ setting?
It's only got 2 speakers in it.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
See, well, it has a dialogue button on the Bose, and you can really hear the difference when I put it on. But even before I did that, it would sound much better than the Vizio.
But don't you think when you click that to dialogue or whatever, it just changes the EQ,
What's that?
the equalization of the sound?
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
what I was
There's a
thinking, yeah.
dialogue thing in there, and it doesn't raise the background noise. It's just the audio. It's
James says that's not a sound bar. That's a Matty Black 2x4.
yeah, it
I have
is.
no idea
For-
what that. James, I love your channel, dude, but I have no idea what you're talking about. But I
Oh,
watch.
you watch his channel?
Yeah, I got to know. He put up something. I put a comment on there. I said I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting. I forget what I said, but
Okay, we're dying out here, and it's almost 9:30.
Bose sucks. I have no energy. Yeah, okay. We're losing. Nobody's
Yeah,
watching.
yeah, it's like 17 now.
Okay. Well, listen, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll try to come up with something interesting. Maybe I'll buy a Telecat. No, I'm not buying it. Well, if I find the right one, I might. Who knows?
Trade some of your stuff in or sell some
I
of that you
think
don't.
next week, Mitch, I think next week you should show us your actual progress on the chicken picking.
Well, if I can record something, I was just thinking about
You don't
recording
know.
some
I
stuff.
want to see it live. I want you to do it live.
It won't.
You
Be,
can do it.
well,
You
I'm
can
going to play
do
the
it,
best
dude.
thing
You
because
can
I
do
don't.
it.
I don't do it. I don't do it without mistakes.
Who gives a shit? Do
Me,
it.
me.
Well,
But
we
if
don't.
I play a video, you would never know if it's live or not anyway. From here, you wouldn't know unless I told you.
I want to see you do it live. I want to see you do it under pressure. That's
Well,
like
it's not
me
going to
trying-
sound. It's not going to sound right live. That's why
That's
I don't
like
want.
me trying to make the putt on the 18th green to win the match. You got to do it live in front of everybody.
Here's this one. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to
Mitch
do
is
the.
ready for bed. It's bedtime for Mitch.
No, I slept
teasing,
like
dude.
6 hours straight, I think, which is real
Just
good for
teasing
me.
you. That's good. I'm
And as
just
soon as I
teasing.
got up this morning, instead of going back in bed, I said I got up, got dressed, and went out there and cleaned that the
tell
vinyl
you
siding on that shed.
Here's what sucks about old age. So talking about sleeping. When I sleep, I like to sleep on my side, okay? My legs and my knees have gotten so bony. I got no muscle. It's called muscle atrophy, I think, when you get older. So I got
Right.
less and less muscle around my knee, anywhere, on my legs, my arms. And my knees are so bony. When I sleep on my side, I wake up and it's like my knees ache because you got one on top grinded into the other one. So I got to put a pillow in between. I got to put a pillow in between my knees. But you know what? I sleep like a baby when I do that.
I don't have that
Because I
problem.
can
I have a bunch of. Actually, most of my fat is in my stomach.
Well, but
Now I do have trouble with my knees. My left knee doesn't have any cartilage, and when I get up, sometimes you could be sitting across. You can hear it go.
let me tell you something, folks. The older I get, the thinner I get. It's like I got no muscle. It's when I hit the golf ball, it goes 10 to 20 yards shorter than it used to go. It's getting old. It sucks. And I'm not going to the gym. I can do it. If I wasn't so lazy, I could work out in the house. Of course, you can work out just doing push-ups and sit-ups and there's all kinds of whatever you call it,
Exercise.
isometrics, exercises you can do to build up strength. But
I have a Jane Fonda video if you want it. No.
whatever happened to her? Is she still alive?
She does a show on Netflix. I can't stand it.
Oh, really?
Some Gracie and something.
Because in all the news feeds, I never see any. She's
But-
usually politically charged. With her opinion on every fucking
Not any.
thing.
She She don't say anything anymore.
No,
But she's like almost 80. She might be in her 80s. She does a sitcom with Lily Tomlin. But it's popular, but I don't like it. I can't get into it.
Load makes bone density come back, so using your limps helps. What
Yeah,
load?
if-
LOAD.
In other words, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
That's true.
I mean, I walked 15 holes yesterday, but I
Well,
couldn't-
yeah, that's
no,
good
12
though. You do
13
walk
holes.
a lot.
Yeah, but
Well, how much?
I got
What
behind
would
some of
that?
the time.
What would that be in miles, roughly? What do you think?
Well, it's 6,100 yards. I don't know. Let's hear. Let's go up here.
That's over
Yards
5
to
miles, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's go yards to miles. Yards to miles. All right.
Oh no.
Let's go here. 1 yard. So 6. Let's just say 6. We'll round it off to 6,000 yards. Oops, not 60. 3.4 miles. So I almost 4 miles.
That's good.
I can do it, but my knees pay the price the next day. I mean, I tried playing I did over 40 baseball from when I was like 50 to 62, okay? And I quit doing the baseball and I tried to 60. I probably did 10, 60, 61. I took a year off. And then I tried to do over 60 softball, which is supposed to be a shorter diamond. Baseball is a 90-foot diamond. That's a long run from home to first base. Trust me, it's very long. So then I tried to do the softball, and I thought it would be like the 60-foot diamond, like at the elementary schools you see, the little diamond. Well, this place that I play at, they were 75. It's like 75 feet. You got that's too long. You shorten it up, but they weren't going to listen to me. So, but they played 2 games, and the next day after I played, my knees, it's like it hurt to walk. I couldn't do it. Astronauts supposedly lose 10% bone density if they don't, something crazy like, James, I don't know if it's bone density. Maybe it is bone density.
Yeah, I heard that. The people stay in the space station for months for long periods of
That is
time.
weird. I wonder why. I guess because they're not getting enough oxygen. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Who knows? I know nothing. I know nothing about nothing. All right, we're going to shut it down, folks. We love y'all. Appreciate very much you coming in. Check out Laurie's show tomorrow night. You got Metalhead Hippie Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Very long shows, which are great. If you want your video played, play. If Jeff plays your video, I promise you'll get subs. Hack does an occasional show.
Actually, he
Who else
did.
does? Johnny Beans on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Who else does a show? I'm losing track. There doesn't seem to be quite as much live streaming going on. Have you noticed that, Mitch?
There is, but I haven't been. Like I said, I have been watching video other than what I'm trying to learn
Right.
every night. And
Dave's Guitar Channel's back on Saturday night at 10. Sunday night at 10. I went head to head with him, but I'll tell you what. I don't feel bad. If we wanted to go back to Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, I don't feel bad about compete because I watched a couple replay, and it shows the chat. I saw Janice. Hey, where was Janice tonight? Janice didn't come in. But other than Janice, I don't think there was anybody else in Johnny Bean's chat that really watches our show. So I don't think we're really in competition with him.
right.
Because our people don't necessarily, but you should. Johnny's got a good show. Interesting. I mean,
Yeah, Steve from Boston. He's been doing 2 shows. He's been doing
Really?
he's been doing one to like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the some late.
Oh,
I've been catching them late. Yeah, on Saturday night. Steve from
I like
Boston.
Steve from Boston a lot. I like Tone King, but I don't watch their channels anymore. I don't watch In the Blues anymore.
Yeah, I
A lot
haven't
of
seen him
channels
in
I
a long
used to
time.
watch. There are very, very, very few big channels that I watch. Now my buddy Caesar's All Guitar, he's been doing some more videos. He's a great channel. I got to reach out to him, see if we can get him to come in. On
He's
some, like, interview.
I mean, so many channels I want to watch, but I'm like, I'm either trying to learn how to do something or do it
Right.
myself, and that's where my time is going. I don't mean, but I'll try to
Right.
go just to make a point and like somebody's video or whatever, give them a good comment.
Well, I've been watching less YouTube. I've noticed since things have opened up a little bit more. I'm playing more golf. Me and Janet are doing more things together. So I'm not doing YouTube as much. So I'm behind on people's videos. And
Yeah,
and
me
all.
too.
But so anyway, listen. Thanks for coming in, folks. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, right, Mitch? I think so. Yeah. And
Yep.
I might do another. We might do an experimental this weekend, Mitch. If you don't
Okay.
doing anything one night, we'll try we'll try my PA system and see if it works.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I want to go live because I want people to tell me if it sounds good or bad, and then maybe I can play my guitar a little bit, and maybe you can play your guitar a little bit.
All right.
I want to
All right,
put the pressure on Mitch and get the chicken picking done live.
Oh, I don't know if I would call that chicken
Peer
picking.
pressure. We're gonna gang up on you. We're ganging up on Mitch next week. Mitch.
Oh, huh? I'm falling asleep here.
You can play the outro.
Yep,
As
I'm
I
ready.
wake Mitch up. All right, here comes the outro. Thanks again. See you guys next week.
See ya.
I love this. I think it's a great game.